Thursday, December 6th, and it's the 6th day of Vlogmas, and I hope you're all doing well. This is going to be a farm heavy day today because with the possibility of bad weather coming in this weekend, we are under a winter storm watch, and they are saying potentially we could have between 1 to 3 inches of freezing rain, which is not good news at all. Snow, I don't mind. Sleet, I don't mind so much if I don't have to drive on it. And but freezing rain, no, just no. You know, everybody makes fun of people here in the South at the first flakes of snowfall, and people freak out. I don't freak out. I just get ready, and you know, I can drive on snow and ice because I lived in Oklahoma for long enough and had to drive to work on it that it's I know how to drive and use my gears and not hit my brakes and do all that sort of thing. But other people, not so much. Plus, we do not have really the equipment. We do, I know that with the warnings being out, that the highway department will be out putting that solution on the road that's supposed to keep ice from forming on it. I'm more concerned about freezing rain, breaking branches, and breaking power lines. I have a generator, so I will be fine no matter what, but you know, I just don't like dealing with that. But so I went planning on making sure that everybody has extra hay, has extra bedding. I'm going to buy some extra bedding today. If they don't need it, I'll just hold on to it until tomorrow or the next day. Run a few errands in town. See if practice is going to happen. I doubt that it will because it has rained most of the morning so far. And I'm going to make a pot of beef stew and make some bread and spend the afternoon indoors where it's warm. Yeah, so that's pretty much my day. So let's come on down and go on to Vlogmas day number 6. So let's go. Lacey, my good girl. Lacey's one of my older girls. She showed up here as a tiny little puppy in 2008. She wasn't any bigger than my hand. And she loved my mama. She spent every waking moment with my mama while she was alive. She's a good girl. Hi, Muffins. Are you jealous? Hi, Muffins. Are you jealous? Jealous girl. Oh, hi, Sadie. Y'all are playing, aren't you? Y'all are having a big time over there. Yeah. I need to sweep the floor. Y'all have knocked my dish towels and stuff down. Yes. Oh, and here you are this morning. And Rhea. Come here, Sadie. I like to see Sadie play, even though she gets a little rambunctious because she was so badly treated. Her owner went to jail, and for whatever reason didn't bother to let anyone know that he had 2 dogs at home, locked up in a trailer house in July in Arkansas. And he so finally some people broke a window and got some water in there to them and some food, and then the local rescue went and got him out. Can I say Sue? Yes. And I don't think she ever had played before. She is deathly afraid of men. Oh, Willie, my goodness. All right, come on. She's deathly afraid of men. So, which, you don't have to worry about that around here, do you, girl? No, you're a good girl. You're a good girl. Yes. Sadie Sue. Hi, Muffins. Yes, I see your sweet face, too. Oh, and y'all are going to play now, too. Hi, Rhea. Hi, Rhea. Hi. Oh, hi, Daffodil. Hi, Daffodil. The big girl. Oh, don't be jealous. Don't be jealous. Oh, Muffins. You're so jealous. You're always jealous. You're always jealous. Come here, Daffodil. You're a good girl. She's my puppy dog. Y'all gonna play a bit? Come here. Yes, you're a good girl. Hi, Sadie. Yes, you're
here doing an advent swap where we each make two piles of 12 minis and swap them with the others. So we end up with 24 minis.
Okay, well I put a few rows here on my Happiness Shines from Within, or blooms, excuse me, Happiness Blooms from Within shawl that I'm working on. You know how sometimes you have all these other things that you're making, but something sticks its nose in your business and you got to get it made. So plus I'm just interested to see how this emerges, I guess. It's raining outside and cold, and I really need to go to the feed store with my truck and get some straw, and I've been trying to wait the rain out, but I don't think I'm going to be able to wait it out. I'm just going to have to go and throw a tarp over the straw so it'll be dry when I get here. But I'm making these 4 were the gift from Mary for my yarn wish. This is a Welsh wool, this is North Ronaldsay, this is Rambouillet, and this is Cotswold. And then this is a skein of alpaca wool silk. So this was one that I was given as a review item by Paradise Fibers, but I thought it looked pretty with these. So this is where I'm at. I think I've done 6 of 17 repeats of the 3 rows that you repeat. It's a very pretty but very simple and potato chippy crochet pattern. And then when you're done, there's a border that goes all the way around the outside. So I'll probably need to weave my ends in before I put the blossoming border. So Happiness Blooms from Within. It's a free pattern on Ravelry. I highly recommend it if you are looking for a pretty and fast crocheted shawl. So anyway, I'm going to head to the feed store, I guess, go put on some warmer clothes, and oh, hello Simon, and head to the feed store and get some straw and get some medicine for my friends. I'm showing you my advent calendar minis from Laura, but this was the one I got for day 5, this beautiful multicolor speckle here. This is going to be gorgeous, and I'm going to put that in my Project Peace cowl that I'm working on. I need to show that thing some love today too. I just got so distracted by that beautiful rustic wool on that shawl that's what I've been working on so far this morning. But I think when I get home from running errands and do my feeding, I'm probably going to spend a little bit of time with that Peace cowl today. So, yeah, I don't know what this is. She'll have to tell me, so I'm excited to see what it is. But it feels wonderful and squishy. It feels so soft. It's got some beautiful multicolored speckles in it, too. Well, I'm back at the feed store again. I spent half my life here, I think. I'm going to try to get a bale of straw. I drove my car, which is probably silly, but try to get a bale of straw. And, yeah, I'm going to cram it in the back seat of my car because it's a farm car. And get some medicine for my friend's dog. And get some diesel for the tractor. So we'll go in here and see what we can find. I like those shoes. Those look comfy. But they're men's. So, darn it. Actually, they're size 8, so they would fit me. Might be a good Christmas present for myself, right? Okay, let's see. Well, it fits. I knew it would. I've done it before. Yeah, that's a bale of straw in the back seat of my car. But I'm not car proud, obviously. I drive a car that's 12 years old and has 350,000 miles on it. It does have a new windshield though. Look how clear and beautiful, because I had to get it replaced because frankly the local state trooper said you might want to get that replaced before I stop you again about it. And I'm glad I did, because now I can actually see really well at night out of it, which is nice. But anyway, so I'm gonna drive over here to the little station and get diesel. We get what's called off-road diesel. It's exactly the same diesel that's used in diesel vehicles, but we don't pay taxes on it if we're using it in a farm vehicle. So they dye it with a pink dye so that if you get pulled over with pink dyed diesel in your vehicle, you get in trouble. So, alrighty, off to finish up my Okay, so here in my straw-filled car, I just dropped off the medicine to my friend at the knitting store. It's Stephanie, the lady who owns my local yarn shop, who needed the medicine. But it is Quaylen's birthday! Yay! Quaylen, who was my teacher at East Texas Fiber Festival and who also does the Quo podcast and is a most excellent designer of patterns and teacher. It is his birthday, so here you go, Quaylen. Happy birthday, tra-la-la, tra-la-la. Happy birthday, tra-la-la, tra-la-la-la-la. Happy birthday, tra-la. If I was closer, I would give you some pecans, tra-la. Yes, I am quite mad. So anyway, we're gonna head to the house with our bale of straw. Riding practice is canceled today because it is wet and miserable and cold outside. But the good news is Marianne's horse is not exhibiting any symptoms of having aspirated the other day when he choked. So that's a huge relief to her. So I'm gonna head home and unload this straw and get the diesel in my tractor and do the usual farm girl hustle. So yeah, so happy birthday, Quaylen. Our seats. Oh, the road runners up there. No, that's a stick. So there's quite a few male and female cardinals out here enjoying the bird feeder this morning. They say cardinals are the spirits of your loved ones coming back for a visit. So I like that idea. I like the idea that those people are spirits are always with me here on this farm. I love listening to them chatter too. Keeping up with the business of the day. So the bird feeder is doing its trick. Fixing to have to scare them all off though. I've got to get out of the car. Of a different sort today. I collect the Breyer Beautiful Breeds ornaments, and every year the company that makes the model horses comes out with a different breed of horse. Last year's horse was the Morgan, and mine got broken by some little kitty paws. And then this year was the Chincoteague pony. I have bought them every year since they came out. The first one they came out with was the Arabian in 1994. Or 93, actually, 93, and I have bought them every year since then. So, I've got a pretty good collection of beautiful breeds ornaments, so these will go on my horse Christmas tree. Time to break out the cold weather gloves. These were a gift from a very sweet friend who asked to remain anonymous, but they will keep my hands definitely warm, and they are much needed today. So, thank you, anonymous sweet friend. I truly, truly appreciate it. Now I'm dressed appropriately for the weather. I thought I would just jump on my tractor and go put that hay out. Oh, no, that was not smart. Anyway, warm gloves, warm jacket. Now I'm ready to finish putting out hay. feeling good today. You snorting? Come on, where you going? Y'all are not going to participate in that foolishness, are you? Silly horses. I thought it'd be interesting to talk a little bit about my feed. This is what I feed my turkeys, especially since they're youngsters. It's a game bird crumble. Notice it looks like it's just crumbled up bread or crackers or whatever. It's really a grain mix, but it's a higher protein feed. A lot of times people will get young turkeys and you can literally starve them to death by feeding them feed that's not appropriate for them. They need a high protein mix, especially when they're young, to do well. So that's why I pay extra and I get the game bird crumbles. Is that good stuff? Yep, that's good stuff. Trixie. Oh, hi Leaf. Little miss, you better go find something and eat it. You better go find something. I don't have any more in my bucket. It's empty. Yeah, you better go find something. And chips. Good babies. Everybody's got something to eat now. That's good. Hi guys. I'm getting them a drink. Hi guys. Yeah, no, you don't need out here. I need to stay in there where it's dry and warm. Yeah, good chicks. Okay, well 2 hours later and everyone has a lot of hay. Everyone has fresh water. Everyone has plenty of feed. I haven't put the straw out yet. I think I'm going to wait until tomorrow to do that because that's when the temperatures are really going to get down. They've all got straw right now. I was just going to fluff it up a little bit, but I'll do that tomorrow. But they've got plenty of, everybody's got shelter and windbreaks and feed and hay and yeah. So yeah, I mean, a lot of times people ask me, I don't know how you do all that. Isn't it a lot of work? And normally, no. I mean, I can come in. Ellie Mae's unhappy because she wanted out to go to the bathroom, and now she's ready to come back in, she says. Normally, takes me in the afternoons, if everything goes right and there's no extra issues, 30 to 45 minutes, depending on if I have to fill up water. If I have to put out hay, it might take more like an hour. But today I wanted to spend some extra time and put out extra hay and extra feed and clean out all the waterers and top them up. And normally the horses don't get fed every day because they're running on 50 acres and they have still have plenty of dead grass with even some green stuff down underneath it. And they have a very good quality round bale of hay out there. So normally they don't get feed every day. If they were working and I was riding them and exercising them every day, then yes, I would feed them every day. So like the horses at Miss Marianne's, when we're actively riding them, they get fed every single day. Okay, so now that I'm done with all of that, I'm going to go inside and I think I'm going to make a pot of beef stew for dinner. And if I can find my bread machine, I may try to make bread. Normally I would like to try to make bread by hand, but I let my sourdough starter die and I haven't restarted a new one yet. So I may just make, because I like to have some nice crusty bread to eat with my stew. So I'm going to put the stew in the crock pot and dig the bread machine out if I can get to it and make a loaf of bread, and then that'll pretty much be it as far as farm chores go. I still have to feed the cats and the dogs, but that won't take but just a second. Oh, I still need to drain the hose out though. One more task. Well, here's the start on my beef stew. I had some round steak from one of the last steers that I had processed that I needed to use. So I chopped that up. I seared it and then chopped it up. The broth that's in here is broth that I made and canned last winter. It was a beef broth, and also I have a pork turkey mix in there. I save all my bones. I don't throw stuff away, basically. I even save my vegetable pieces up in a Ziploc bag and use those when I make broth. So yeah, got all the seasoning in there, got it on high, gonna put the lid on it, let it cook for a while. Now to go hunting for the bread machine. Can I have my chair? No? You think about it? Maybe? Okay. Okay, so I've got my Peace Project 2018 cowl out here. I'm still working on the first section, but that's okay. Project Peace 2018. I've got let's see, it's got a flying geese pattern on it. It's got, I've got 14 rows total, and I'm on round 5, so I would like to get through the first section tonight anyway. And once I do that and I start the next section, I'm going to start striping in this mini and eventually work to just it, and then I'll start striping in this mini, and then I'll stripe in this one, and then hopefully there'll be something nice that will transition between this and this. So I think I'm going to close out my Vlogmas tonight. I went and got myself a different chair since Satchel has taken over my chair for tonight. But I think this is where I'm going to close out. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope that y'all are doing good. And until I see y'all tomorrow, y'all be good to each other and take care of each other. And peace out, y'all. Okay? Bye.